how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Tell me little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend on the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found now you thought. Hold up. Come a little bitch, ain't done little bitch. 101 little bitch, ain't nothing like me. Open your eyes for a second, I'm the high-end legend on the guidance that you need. Rolling on sevens on a regular, now I don't think you're ready for the revolution that I bring. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, found now you thought like the Wu-Tang Clan, how my angels get up. Life on life, tell me how you're set up. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better. Crisis, prices, don't tell us. T4, blood, check levels. Nigga ask me how I'm doing this year. I'm better.
Images, iris, limitless, rises, sunrise energy shining, I shut silence. The brightness, skyless. Images, iris, limitless, rises, sunrise energy shining, I shut silence. The brightness, skyless. I've been holding you forever. I will make it out better. I don't know if you're nonsense, but I hold
do that. Yo, a little bit of a bonus stream. I don't really do bonus streams much, but I thought someone had to speak on it. But before we hop into that, yeah, thank you for the 4-month big sort of membership, man. What's good? So first, for my Deepwoken fans, what I first wanted to do for you guys is go over a list of buffs and nerfs for an update. Not update, but like what I'm going to be talking about. Just to give you guys something to feed on. Nerf buff. Let me grab like the list. So let me prep up the list for you guys. Like I said, there's gonna be tell us the awful decision first. No, I'll get into that. It's a good discussion, but this is for my Deepwoken fans first. So let me go ahead and grab this for you guys. And I think this will be pretty. Hopefully this is. We'll see. We'll see what people thinks. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. And let me see what else I posted as well. So we got some buffs and nerfs I want to talk about real quick for you guys, and let's go ahead and discuss some of them. Before I say anything, these aren't confirmed, obviously. Some might pull up, some might not. So let's go over it. We got a couple things here. Before we go into anything, I know there's like a bunch of bugs right now regarding like Silent Heart move stacking and sliding being off. Those are all bugs. They're gonna get fixed. So I'm not super concerned about them, but they are annoying. They are pretty annoying. What I wanted to talk about, a few things here. First off, the main thing, condition runner rework. Yeah, for a while now, I know that they never really liked condition runner. Honestly, a lot of sustain they don't really fuck with. The bloodless gems too. And so for starters, condition runner honestly just straight up reworked. This is just because it gives you so much insane sustain that anyway, conditional rework, yeah, so instead it's just 25% increased speed buffs, which is wind gen, fast play dodge challenge, which makes it actually pretty solid. I actually think this is actually still pretty strong. 25%, like I said, very, very powerful in my opinion. If you're trying to go behind block, for example, really good with wind gem and certain other, wind buffs. How we're gonna heal in fights? Fights are gonna last since everyone wants to be glass cannons. Actually, it's good that you discussed that because I actually bring that up as well. But yeah, condition runner, I just think it's just been very, very clutched upon and very relied upon. It's like, you're not supposed to be healing that. You're not supposed to be getting that much sustain just from running in general. And like I said, I do think it's just been a problem. I think alongside a couple other things, but yeah, I think that's like the biggest one for sure. Next up, we have both base stroke grab, wind up. It's actually very quick, right? Spits, healing reduced by 50%, cooldown increased by 5 seconds. This is not removing the healing, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Whenever they pulled it, they wanted to remove spit healing, but they wanted to ask first, and now they didn't want. They said the community said that they didn't want spits removed, healing removed. So I think this is just another way to give the devs what they want. Just reduce it by a bit and increase the cooldown a bit as well. Anyway. Also, just the Saint Sworn nerf as well. Saint Sworn's actually really powerful. Should probably get like another nerf or two. But this is just one of the abilities. Wheel and Woe buff, obviously. We have Bloodless cooldown increased to 6 seconds and Bloodless cap gem not working. This is also a big thing on This is another big thing on sustainability being very powerful alongside condition runner. Like I've used this a lot in my ganks on my flame build, for example. And there are a couple of things where you can heal multiple instances of less than 15, which is the cap, 15 health to multiple people. So for example, if you have like a flame repulsion and it deals like, if it heals you 13 hit per player hit, you can hit 3 players and heal 39 HP in 1 hit. That's a big bug, and on top of that, Bloodless cooldown in general, I think just needs to be increased. Like I said, you can ask Archmage, and if he could go back in time, he would remove Bloodless Gem from the game. But he knows that's controversial, and he can't just do that. But he does not like Bloodless Gem. And I can't blame him. I do think overall, sustain has caused a lot of problem. Damage multiplier cap reduced. So this is to the guy saying, well, what about builds that are... No. Damage cap multiplier reduced to 1.5 and soft cap. This is to counter those builds that are just gonna be like, well, I'm just gonna make a glass cannon. Nerf the capabilities of those glass cannon builds. 50% is still a lot. A lot of people are like, well, what, a nerf? Yes, they should be nerfing the things that do a lot of damage. I'll read the donation in a second. Let me continue the app. But 50% is still a lot. Like, for example, you can have a move that does 60 damage and it goes up to 90. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, there's like a heavy weapon that does 50 damage, now it does 75 if you hit the cap, right? So I do think that overall, I think for a while, this has been actually one of the biggest things that we've been missing out on. Because a lot of people are like, dude, that does a bar, or that does so much damage. And it's a combination of being able to easily get up above 25% of damage. So for example, chat, Ishin's Ring plus Taunt, or Ring of Casters plus Taunt, that's already 35% HP. Do you know what I mean, right? Or 30% HP. Or 30% more damage that you're dealing to somebody. With a mantra. If I hit a taunt on you, and I have Ring of Casters, that's 30% more damage I do. Right? And that's not accounting for if I have Song Chant, high base damage moves, right? Things like mantra penetration. It's so easy to stack multipliers. And so on my build, I made a video on it. I drink a pot that gives me 30% more HP. I proc taunt, and on top of that, I bring a casters. That's 55% more damage. Very easily. It's not very hard to proc. You know what I mean, right? So just keep that in mind. It's like people realize there's a reason why they're like there's certain builds that just do so much fucking damage, and it's just because it's not that hard. There's builds that reach the cap. It's actually not that difficult. And so I think for a while this has been one of the things that for a while has been needing a change. And then Return to Dark Ages. This is just a nerf because I think with all this right here, you can argue that like some people be like, well, okay, this will make no attunement so strong. And it's like no attunement, it's one of its biggest strengths is Return to Dark Ages. And they also, a lot of no attunement builds benefit greatly from Bloodless. You don't realize it, but they really do, right? Because they have Return to Dark Ages, it lowers their damage, right? And so you have to realize that No attunement is about landing the M1s, and the mantras are only there as assists. They're not really damage dealers, but because it deals less damage, it has more likely of a chance of not hitting the bloodless cap. And so that's why people with Master's Flourish heal 28 health if they hit both. That's the thing people are not telling you. That's what makes it so nice to use Return of the Dark Ages, because it barely affects your healing, right? And on top of that, it reduces your total damage by 20%. And chat, remember, Bloodless already reduces your damage by 20%, right? So you have a no attunement build using Return to the Dark Ages, and on top of that, Bloodless. That's 20% stacking. It makes it way more likely for, and there's a lot of moves that are like kind of like 2 hits, especially on like medium, right? Master's Flourish. People don't really do it on Twinkly, but you get what I'm saying, like rapid punches, etc., right? That makes it super easy to build up the Bloodless. A lot of people don't realize this. But that's what I think, that like that combined with kits being very powerful on top of Return to the Dark Ages, so they take less damage from attunements, makes them extremely tanky. And so honestly, just keep in mind that these are pretty big no attunement nerfs as well. And I just want that to be recognized. On top of that, so yeah, those are just like the main nerfs. I didn't want to do too many, right? Just like a few things that are like kind of like unreactable at the moment, and just things that have just been for a while been causing issues for the game, right? I still think there's like a ton of things, chat, don't get it twisted. Like I said, kits being very powerful, people being able to get 570 HP, 55 fizz, that's an issue. But however, I think that's something that Archmage himself would need to address and tackle and take a look at, right? Because that's just like an entire system change up, honestly. Like introducing a soft cap or something like that, that's not a light nerf. You know, that's changing up an entire system, and that affects a lot of people too. Like you can get 500 HP. I have like 540 HP high fizz. I can get like 530 HP 50 fizz on my flame build, and that's a mage build with hella bloodless. You see what I mean, right? So I do think, yeah, you've nerfed everything because of specific builds. That's just how it is, though. I'm sorry, that's just how it is. And that's how it's always been. If you don't think nerfing isn't that's always how it's been. Things will get nerfed just because a specific build is so powerful. That's how it is, bro. I'm sorry to tell you. That's literally half the nerfs in Deepwoken's history. There's something that's like kind of used among a lot of people, then one specific guy knows how to really abuse it, and then it gets nerfed. That's Deepwoken the game. That's other games, literally, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Now we got some buffs. People are always excited for buffs. So throwing some buffs. Elastic, Harrowing Heroism, and Adhesive. These have been extremely underused. Elastic, just make the pool better. Harrowing, bro, increase the duration of this. Come on now, it's like 4 seconds. Make it 10 seconds. that's pretty threatening. 10 seconds that's actually pretty nice. Heroism, I want to give it a unique effect, maybe like making it to where your M1s and crit removes a negative status effect on you. That could make it really solid. I don't know how far it would be. Like, would it clear Insanity? I don't know about that, but you get what I'm saying, right? But that's only if you're within the health range. So if you have if you're at like the start of the fight, or you're if you're about to if you're about to die, still gives you the bonus effect. Hold on. Thanks for the 10 Frost. Is this Frostball? But thanks for the 10 Frost. To be honest, the state of Deepwoken has caused the devs to restrict so much build potential, so unique builds that have one thing that are going for them are now useless and unfun to use. Yeah, but you have to realize, the thing is though, it's like what happens that unique and niche build becomes meta. It's not like people are acting like their own specific unique build is like untouched. No, there's a lot of cases where like, wait, what? But why did my unique build get why? And it's just the case that it's not unique and niche anymore. Everybody's running it, bro. It happened with Alchemist, for example. Right? People are like, wait, but potions are not like niche, unique things. It's meta as fuck. I don't know what to tell people, bro. It's like, it's meta as fuck, bro, especially in ganks, right? And a lot of people have to realize that, like, it's not, that's how it is. Or just add more unique things instead of nerfing it to the ground. In my opinion, that's almost what has led us to the state that Deepwoken ganks have been in right now. The addition of new content without actually adjusting and fine-tuning content. It's like Just because bro, chat, this is the problem. People think just because something is unique doesn't mean it needs to get nerfed. Nigga, come on now, bro. Can we lock in? Chat, can we lock in now? Yes, I get it. It's niche and you think it's unique to you. No, the truth is though, you can use something unique and it's extremely busted, but just not used. Vision Shaper, in my opinion, is extremely powerful. It is very powerful. It's unique. It's niche. But does that mean it's weak? No, it is not weak. It's very powerful. And you can do a lot of bullshit with it. You have to realize that, right? So just keep that in mind, right? Obviously, Vision Shaper sucks compared to what it was. I disagree. Unless you want to argue, Realm carried a lot of people, but I still disagree. I think, honestly, Vision Shaper has probably been in one of its strongest states it's ever been. It's very, very powerful. Why is everyone telling you to go outside and get a job? Hey, man, it comes with the job. Anyway, let me look at your donation. Computer gaming. I control for the stream. Don't go over 2 hours per topic. Actually, no. There's something else I need to cover on this stream. This is supposed to be a small stream. There's kind of a lot of people here. There's kind of a lot of people here. So is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, heroes and buff adhesive. I just thought it'd be kind of cool if, like, you know how, like, it brings people towards you. The idea is, like, if they're far away from you, it deals less damage. So you want to like bring them close. This is a pre-recorded stream. True, it is. The clickbait guys end. Actually, like, it was supposed to be just a secret bonus stream, bro. Like, chill. Anywho, so yeah, just some buffs because I do think we needed some buffs in my opinion. Obfuscation. So these are like pretty meta enchants. So I was just like, okay, we can change it up. Obfuscation, chip removed, posture restored. Honestly, the chip has been very, very powerful, and Obfuscation has probably been the most used enchant bot for a long time. And I think the chip, honestly, makes it more used, in my opinion, in top time than the speed. I think the speed is good, but I don't think I'll ask people which one would they rather keep, the chip or the speed, and they all said the chip. So, chip won, and it can keep the speed. Stone changes. You deal 50% less bleed damage. I might put in like a buff as well, but stone is also just like one of those things that's kind of abused by good players. So I think like a lot of people are like, wait, what? Who's using stone? And it's like, you just don't know. But stone is very, very solid just because there's a lot of, so chat, you have to realize there's a lot of ways in combat you can confirm a hit on somebody, right? And so what happens with stone is that it increases your posture damage, especially on weapons that have less posture by a good amount. And so when you're confirming hits on block, it's very easy to guard break and get extra damage. Stone is a those who know situation. So a lot of people are like, what? Stone? Why is stone getting nerfed? You deadass just don't know. You don't know the tech. You don't know how to play in terms of abusing hitting posture, especially on M1 base builds. There's a lot you can do to hit block in. So yeah, that's why it's a stone nerf. I was thinking about giving it, like I said, a small buff, but people said that might not be the best idea. So 50% less bleed damage, but you still get to keep the pretty strong, pretty strong upside. Metal changes. This one was by Determi. It just works like Grim. Yeah, it's as simple as that. It just works like Grim. But the plus side is that it works on mantras technically, which could make it kind of crazy. Yeah. And then NOK, big one. Healing is now based on weapon stat. A lot of people were using NOK on weapons, like zero weapon shits, right? They would just go like Iron Spear with Trident motif, and then they would just get like max healing. And what happens is that these builds have a lot of physical, and because they focus more on physical and elemental, for example, right, they don't need as much health. And when you have less health, you heal more because healing with NOK is flat, right? And so that makes it very, very powerful and very difficult to deal with, and you don't need any weapon stat. You can just throw it on like a support build and you're super powerful. That's why if you look at any of those like build showcases that have like a support build, a lot of them are either like Time Vortex, the relic, right, or NOK, because NOK you can just pop on anything and get a really strong effect. On top of that, NOK, its downside in the overworld is broken. You can't pop heads with insanity pots, so that's made it very, very broken in overworld as well. And so yeah, so we got general changes to I think some of the most problematic things in the game, right? Damage multiplier, Return of Dark Ages for no attunement, Bloodless for both no attunement and attunements itself, spinning as well, and Condition Runner just for sustain. We got some enchant buffs to things that just haven't been used, and what is it called, enchant nerfs to things that were either like very used, like an obfuscation, or like those, you know, situations like stone and metal. And so yeah, so we'll see which one of these go through, right? Dex did ask me for a list, so I'll be sending this to him. And we'll see. I think for the 20, do you think you could ask the devs to undo the smelted mushroom cap bug fix? I know it was a bug fix, but it was only way to cosplay certain characters. It was harmless for 2 years before it was fixed. Are you talking about the thing where like it would like you would wear it and it would give your like it would give like a bunch of black particles? Is that what you're talking about? Duke is bugged. A lot of NPCs are bugged. They're not supposed to pair that much. Nerf backshots. Yeah, don't get it twisted. There are don't get it twisted. There are a lot of things missing from this list. Like I said, there are a couple really powerful things I think that should be on this list, but I wanted to keep this list a little bit smaller, and hopefully the things I kind of want most, if anything, right, probably like the big nerfs here, right, like just things that have just been conceptually good, right, damage multiplier or return to Dark Ages condition, and then some buffs. Honestly, like, I understand, you know, I do think that there are a lot of things that need to be nerfed, but in my opinion, I do think that there's like a lot of just underused things for a while that just needed some things. Yeah, reverse flame scourge. The problem is though, reverse flame scourge, the problem with reverse flame scourge is that I honestly, like, my idea for reverse flame scourge is just a rework, or like dead ass. So it's like, I can't really, I mean, I can, but like, you can ask Determine. It's like you can't just like go up and be like, hey, rework this, and that's your suggestion, because it's like, okay, what's the rework idea, right? Or like, well, we have to spend time to rework, you know what I mean? So it's like there's a lot of situations where it's like that's my suggestion, because I just think reverse flame scourge it's just so conceptually busted in ganks that just like I think it just needs a full-on rework. The problem is that it's not like lightning stream where it's like a thing that's being shot out that has travel time. It's instant. It's literally instant, right? It's an animation that plays, but it's an insta grab. So people are like, well, what about like there's like so many ways you could like, even if you have like an indicator on you when you're about to get grabbed, it's like a lot of times I honestly just don't think that's going to help. How I know this, right? In ABA, hear me out. In ABA, they added an indicator to a character called Super Saiyan Goku Buu Saga. And I guarantee you, even though he has the indicator when he has a teleport fly move, that shit still hits so many niggas in 3v3s and public servers. So in a gank setting when there's so much chaos, right? I think it's kind of tough, because you would have a split second. It's not like what's it called? Remember, keep in mind what I just said. It's not like ice daggers or like the lightning one where there's travel time. It's instant. So the indicator would have to be as your mouse is hovering over them, which you could also just flick. I could like move my mouse to the side and then flick last second and remove the indicator. Do you see what I mean, right? So there's like fundamental problems with how the mantra is made, which is why I think it should just get a rework, in my opinion. That's just my thoughts. So yeah, I do want to put that in there. It was like a thing where you would dye your skin white like a normal mushroom cat, but it would use another hat's cosmetic and keep your facial features. Can you send me a screenshot in DMs? Thanks for the 10. Can you send me a screenshot in DMs? Can you remove being able to turn and flick criticals? Can you push it to Dex? Change for air swing. Air swing pauses your posture regeneration. That is a good idea. So that might have to be something I ask Archmage for. That sounds like a core gameplay change. Not just like a talent change. I actually do think that's a good idea though. Like as you swing, it pauses your posture. Yeah, I honestly can throw that in here and just ask if he can do it. Fuck it. Honestly, Will and Woe need some more buffs. I would honestly like to make this as like super long, but I don't want to suggest too many things. Even this right here, like adding these at the end, like just if you're whipping swings, like I said, that's still that happens on, if it happens in base combat, that's a poor change in my opinion. So that's why I guess you could argue this is technically a core change, but Floor is lava plus Scourge nerf. Yeah, so like I said, I think the problem is just honestly like what they could do if they don't want to rework reverse flame Scourge. I think the suggestion would be whenever you bring somebody in with the reverse flame Scourge, it you get iframes as you're being dragged in, so you don't get like the floor is lava shits. Yeah. Return to Art Age is only getting nerfed because players are finding insane god kits along with pairing it up with schematics. They never would have thought about nerfing Return to Dark Ages a year or two ago. They as in Chime players or they as in the devs? Because I think the devs have thought about. I think they have thought about nerfing Return to Dark Ages more in the past, but I'd have to look at the conversation. So yeah, that's what I'll say. I haven't seen a single soul run base Flame Scourge since the spark dropped. Yeah, that too. Honestly, like if a spark takes up like every bit of usage, it is not a great spark. I also think that like I think the best example of sparks we've seen in this game has been Electrocarve. Those are really good because the base one is honestly very solid. A lot of people don't realize, but the base one is actually pretty solid and does a good amount of damage. It actually does a good amount of damage. It's like 70 damage in like 6 hits. That's pretty solid. Then you have like the one that's like the giant AoE one, which is like more used in ganks, and then you have like the one you throw at the magnet one, which is also used, and people have used it in creative ways, like throwing it on a clone, which I thought was like really cool. That's like a really good example. Soft cap one is crazy while not touching god kits. I agree. Don't get it twisted, but I think everyone can agree that even with a god kit, right? Even with god kits, right, you will be hit by a nigga who does like crazy slots heavy damage with like max multiplier cap or above 50%, and you will still get chunked like 12-13%. You know what I mean, right? So it's like I don't think it's that crazy. I don't think it's honestly that crazy. You ask people with kits. I have a kit on like 2-3 of my builds, and I still get chunked by heavies and ganks with the damage multipliers that they use, right? So yeah, why change condition runner? I just think it's been a bit problematic for ganks, and it really does make it hard to kill certain builds as well. Very difficult depending on who you're fighting, because as they're running away and you're trying to like catch up to them and damage them, they're healing up, and it makes it really strong on particular builds, and it just extends out fights a ton. When it's like in reality, if you should have lost that fight, if you're getting clutched up by condition runner, you should have lost. You know what I mean? It's both. Same leaked a combination of his god kit with return deck, which allowed him to only take 4% off a guard break, or they just punish your opponent. They should make them do true damage. You talking about guard breaks? Guard breaks doing true damage, that used to be the case. I don't think guard breaks need to deal true damage though. I just think in general it's just Return to Dark Ages nerf I think is fine. I think Crazy Slots waiting should be reverted. Getting a bad weapon should be the trade-off for the weapons being so OP. Maybe, honestly, maybe. I have a build with 60% blunt and 55 slash with 580 HP, RA, and alloy blade. Some builds can still do 20%. Yeah, there's like, people are like, well, what about kits? Like, yeah, kits can get nerfed, but like, bro, I think right now that damage still takes over kits. Like, you can ask people with kits in ganks all the time, unless you're like a Salchemist Ice Sacred Field build, you will be getting chunked by motherfuckers all the time in ganks. All the time. Ask any player who ganks. Heavy build or like a certain mage build that just does it, you will get chunked for HP. All the time. Happens all the time. And so I think the damage is first the issue, then kits should be touched up as well. The problem is like I don't really have like the perfect solution. I don't know if they just make like a soft cap at 40% fizz. Because it's like, yes, like like 45% fizz, 550 HP is still pretty fucking solid, you know what I mean? Right? I also just think there's like things in general that make like Iron Sing RA with fucking 550, 40 fizz is still gonna be very tanky, right? Sacred Field, the pots, right? It's like there are still things that can make you very, very powerful in terms of tankiness. So unfortunately, it would have to come in through a lot of nerfs. And honestly, I think the truth is, chat, if you honestly try to touch kits as well, it's just going to make a lot of people, I think it's going to make people just generally also unhappy too. I mean, I think it's gonna have to happen one day, but it's like people are like, I know people say they want nerfs, but your kit is gonna technically, unless they make it like an HP cap, or like a soft cap, if they just nerf pips in general, I think people are just gonna be unhappy that they have less health. It just depends, because it's like, I could see, I can already see the arguments. It's like, okay, like, it's like someone can make the argument that like if they nerf kits, then you can just go glass cannon, but have like almost like similar HP to a guy who was once tanky because they nerfed like the cap. You know, like they added the cap, so now the guys sort of like kind of glass cannon builds will just shred through motherfuckers. But that's also why I have this here first. That's also why I wanted that there first, bro. Just so that motherfuckers can make that argument. Also just, bro, come on now. For a while, bro, you tell me, chat, you can't tell me you've played the game and have not heard or have experienced a motherfucker who's like, how did that do a bar? How did he do so much damage? Like, come on, we all know we've seen motherfuckers say that. So yeah, that's what I'll say on that. If you could try to get them to make a light attunement. Did Ark say that was impossible? I don't know. Was glacial ice the makes ice more intense one? Yes, it was. It was. Flame, an ice dagger, bolt crusher, Tima's medium gale, twin blade. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people complaining about yeah. Bolt crusher, bro. That shit fucking hurts. The stats are insane. Can we talk about that? Bro, Bolt Crusher has crazy fucking stats. That's why it fucking hurts, bro. 30 chip, 20 pen, 25 base, high-ass lightning wreck, or I mean a scaling, and it applies, what is it called? Shock and surge on hits. Bro, what the fuck? Like, fuck. Dude, what the fuck? That shit, it really fucking hurts, man. How's life loop going? That shit, bro, that should definitely not been started, bro. Flare blood buff. Honestly, the truth is, flare blood stats wise does not need a buff. I think the only thing flare blood needs is maybe like a change to how the crit tracks. The tracking on the crit is like awful. The motherfuckers can just like move around, but the stats are actually pretty fucking, bro. The flare blood stats are actually very, very good in my opinion, very solid. I mean, the dual scaling doesn't really matter that much, but 30% pen is super fucking solid. Innate bleed, and that's the 30% version too. Weren't you doing 13 damage on it with Soundheart? That's Soundheart light weapon damage. That's independent of what your stats on your weapon are. I'm pretty sure. It actually does a good amount of damage when it has pretty decent scaling, good pen. It's actually pretty solid. I just think the crit is like the worst part by far. I think it'd be cool if like also like if you landed like the flare blood part. Bro, chat, you know what made me okay, look, I love the homies, bro. I love the homies, but come on, man. No. I will stand by it. I will stand by it. It shouldn't have gotten this buff. It should not have gotten this buff. Let me find it. I will stand by. I was like, bro, I was against it. I remember. I was like, it does not need it. Wait, let me see if I can find it. Oh, did it not go? Maybe it just didn't go through. No, I swore I saw it. Maybe it didn't though. If it didn't, I get a thumbs up. Yeah, I guess not. Maybe not. What the fuck is the big content update? Are the devs just bored with Deepwoken? The big content updates? I do think that I should ask Art today. I probably should ask. Yeah, so I think the big thing that everyone's talking about though that we have not seen a sneak on is this right here, bro. When was this made? So in about it's gonna be 2 days from 2 months that they said that they've been working on like the 2 new bosses, right? But more sneak peeks on Twitter soon. This part I think people want to see. So I think a new sneak peek. I think they could show a new sneak peek too. There is definitely something to show. So I think that'd be cool. That's why I'm hoping it's the summer of Deepwoken. I really hope. Yeah. Honestly, that's true to terms. Sometimes it's not even like they just forget. Like Art just might forget. So I'll try and remind him today. Ask. And so yeah, Flare Blade has multiple crits. I don't know if Flare Blade needs multiple crits. I honestly kind of like that Flare Blade is 1 crit. Honestly, chat, I'm starting to become like a 1 crit enthusiast. You know why? Chat, I think it's just nice to have 1 consistently good crit. Having like 3 or 2 crits, like, yeah, but like I just like 1 good consistent crit, and I'm always like comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Like for example, a really, really strong crit that should get nerfed. It will get nerfed. I will make sure to get nerfed. But the Flame Hero Blade crit, that is probably one of the best crits in the game. Super consistent. A lot of people just don't know you can just hold block and it does 0 posture. So you can get damage through. It's so good. Needs to get nerfed. And fumbled the bag. It is what it is. People don't want to. I say how it is. Flame Hero Blade crit needs to get nerfed. Minus 50% damage. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying that's what needs to happen. It needs to like lose like 50% of its damage. And even then, it would still be pretty fucking good in my eyes. Minus 50, even 60% damage. I honestly wouldn't mind. Same with Ice Hero Blade. Ice Hero Blade crit users, you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's like Ice Hero Blade is probably one of the easiest crits to land in the game, especially in a gank. Especially in a gank, bro. Especially in a gank. That shit needs a nerf. It's an AoE crit that can deal up to like 100 or 120 damage. Huh? Come on. Can we lock in minus 60% damage on that too? But we move, chat. We move. Without rework, bro. Yes, chat. But hear me out. Hear me out. I have a suggestion. Okay. I think I have the suggestion that could save Voidheart, and it's simple. It's really simple. All they need to do is, because I know what happens. They don't want to make a safe zone where you can't hit people. So this is what happens, right? When you're in the Voidheart, when you hit somebody, the person you hit and yourself, you guys are both kicked out and thrown into like some random location outside of Voidheart. It could be a song, wherever your last TP was, whatever it is, right? And Eyeless like, hey, not in here. Take it outside, boys. Or take it outside. You know what I mean, right? She doesn't want Eyeless new update, new lore update. She doesn't want people fighting there anymore. She got tired of it. She got sick of it. And so now anytime there's fighting in there, it just instantly kicks you out, right? And I think it would make it a lot better, because now you could still exist in the Voidheart and you can still jump people in the Voidheart, but it kicks you out and the fight takes place in the overworld. And so I think that'll make it a lot better, honestly. Free Freshie Gang? What's a free Freshie Gang? Do you know when maybe those will make every teammate viable for PvE? Because something like Blaze is just unusable. I'm sick of one element being meta non-stop. If you ask Skipper Gripper, he'll tell you that I think there's like a couple builds I've seen. Even Thunder. Bro, someone did Diluvian Wave 50 on a light weapon Thunder build. So I don't know. Blood though, I think K1 said he doesn't care about making it PvE viable. So unfortunately, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm sorry to tell you. You hit a Freshie and no one can save the Freshie either in Voidheart because you get TP'd. What does that have to do with? I mean, yeah, if you hit a Freshie, you can just kill him. Bro, if I go into the depths right now, I could wipe every Freshie I see. What is like? What's your point? Like, you know, right now, right? I could order like 50 niggas in chat. Hey guys, first person to wipe 10 Freshies and record it for me, I'll give you $20. What would stop? What now? What? Now what are you gonna do? I can do the iDash, do it right now, and I would have niggas lined up ready to do it. Now what? See what I mean? So like, what are you trying to illustrate here? Like, yes, that's the game. You can kill a Freshie, right? I can go to Edge and Merc every Freshie. That's the game, bro. Like, it's Voidheart. Especially if you're a Voidwalker freshie, you signed up for this. You're a Voidwalker freshie. It's time to die. Like, if somebody just jumps you, you gotta lock in, bro. Like, I don't know bro, you're a Voidwalker freshie. Like, you have the least sympathy. You're not a deep bound freshie who gets wiped. That's the most sympathy. You have the least. Deep bound's on top. That's all I gotta say. I'm a deep bound diehard. I just want to illustrate that. Like, I know I am a PvP player, but I am a deep bound at heart. I love deep bound. Deep bound on top. Fuck Voidwalker. Literally every gank I can't help because everyone's at fucking Voidheart. Deep bound supremacy. Okay. I love utility. I like being lazy. I like my depths buffs. It is what it is. Fuck Voidwalker and Ignition. Fuck y'all too. And Trial 1. Y'all too, bro. Y'all can all y'all. Deep bound on top. Can you nerf speed boost? Thank you. I hate when my opposite gives me one ammo from opposite to town and goes Mac 10. Is this live? No, this is not live. But yeah, real quick though, anybody have any issues with anything here though? Anything that you need me to explain or anything that you think is unfair? And if it is, tell me why. Be like, I think stone is actually fine. Or something like that. And explain like, I think stone is fine. I think it's good that we have things that counter people who hold F, and posture's an issue in the game at the moment. I think stone's a good counter. I don't know. You know what I mean? Metal nerf will kill the enchant. See, I thought about that. Bobby. But here's the thing. Metal only worked on M1s. If it worked like Grim and it applied on mantras, I don't know. It applying on mantras could be kind of crazy. It could be crazy. It could be it could be a secret PvE meta. It could be godly for certain Iron Sing builds. I don't know. It could be even used on non-Iron Sing builds. You know what I mean, right? Who's using Grim, bro? I've seen Grim used sometimes. Depends. Very rarely. 90% of the things in this doc were also in a doc I tried to send you a month ago. Yeah, thanks for 250. My bad all. My bad all. I'm not gonna lie. Nerf feigning, make it punishable. Push your nerf for mantra feigning, increase the cooldown. Honestly, mantra feigning into M1 is very, very powerful for hitting block. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Nerfing it though, what would the nerf just increase on the cooldown? Maybe. I think too high of a cooldown though will make it kind of feel weird for a feint though. Like you feint and then like for the next 6 seconds or 7 seconds. You just kind of, I feel like what would happen, you just have people who play defensively until it's off cooldown. You know what I mean, right? End lag. Similar to like a mantra M1 end lag. End lag, huh? Yeah, what do y'all think? End lag. End lag. How much? It depends. If it's like super long, I feel like that would make it almost useless though. It would make it, I feel like too much would kind of make it like, yeah, also that as well. Chat, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Look, truth is, at higher levels of chime, bro, mantra feigning is like that's the play style. Unless you're like on mage, that's quite literally the play style. So it's like if you nerf that, I think you deadass can just have like perfect matches. So it's like, fuck. Yep. Because I understand it is powerful and it is actually really strong for hitting block, but at the same time, I feel like there would almost need to be like a new thing that I feel like people would just what's it called? Yeah, maybe you'd see more people transition like guard break, shit like that. True though, I'm not gonna lie. Here's what I'll say though. M1 feigning. Here's the difference though. At least mantra feigning fucking requires ether, bro. Old M1 feint, bro. That shit was just like you dash just had an auto clicker and it would just hit block. That shit was just like, bro. If I feint predict a heavy player, I get punished. They get hyper armor and damage reduction. I chip them for 2% and get hit for 5-10%. You talking about like You mean like if they Mantra Feint into an M1? Yeah. Auto click error was the worst time this game has ever gone through. Yo, I'm not gonna call out my boy, bruh. Yo, bruh. Ah, come on, man. I can't show the clip. I can't show the clip, really? I ain't gonna lie, bro. He tried to suggest bringing back old M1 feints, and I was like, dog. At least Mantra Feinting requires or ether, bro. And it's also just like, it's like one of those things where it's like, unless you have like below 50 or 40 ping, like realistically, it turns the game into a 50-50. Even you can even argue Mantra Feinting does this to an extent, where it's like, if you're like at 70 or 80 ping, which most people are like, oh yeah, that's okay, I have that, or they have worse, right? You have to just predict the immediate M1 feint, or just eat the M1 off a parry, and it's like, or just let it eat your block. I don't know. But then again, Mantra Feinting is kind of like that too. Maybe Mantra Feinting specifically having a cooldown wouldn't be the worst, like a long cooldown. Make it so Ether Barrage doesn't go through parry. Ether Barrage does kind of do that, bro. Yeah, low-key Mantra Feinting does make... Yeah, that's kind of true. I realized when I was fighting that, I remember that... It's like that Ice Dagger player, the same nigga who pulls up all the time. Like, what he would do... Deadass, like, he would just... It was like predicting. Like, it was deadass just like predict combat. And I kind of realized that. Like, he would either read my M1, my Mantra Feint into M1, or he would just eat my... And I realized... That's why, chat, that's why I'm also suggesting chip removed from obfuscation. Because that is part of the gameplay. Like, you pick a weapon, put chip on it, and then you abuse, like, Mantra Feint M1. That's how I know, like, bro, that's how I know it's like, powerful. But anyway, like, deadass, he would just... He would either stand there and just eat my, like, shoulder bash or some shit like that, or he would just try and, like... parry it and then eat the block. My only thing is though, it's like to an extent, right? It's like a play style thing, right? Hear me out, chat. You have like kind of have like the different corners of play styles. Maybe like there's like a few more, but like very powerful play styles. Like you have like Mantra Feinting behind block or behind the player, right? You have like Dagger Guard Break, for example. You have like maging, then you have like heavy. These are just like separate things that like are powerful in their own way and like people complain about. And so I feel like what happens, you're just gonna have people who like just you nerf that, and I feel like all the other things should probably, yes. You need these to do good in PvP. That as well. That's honestly that's the thing. It's just like if I were to like, let's just say there was like a good amount of end lag on Mantra Feint, and it's like I honestly don't. I don't think I'd be able to. Bro, I don't know what I'd be doing on no attunement medium, bro. That'd be tough. It's kind of a tough spot to be in. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly don't know what to do. I'll sit here and say it, chat. I have no idea for that, because I recognize that it is strong and it is busted, right? It is like, I think it is like there's a lot you can abuse with that if you know what you're doing, but at the same time, it's like that playstyle is like, it's like it's literally optimal in terms of just getting hits. Because if you don't have it, you just parry everything, and you just won't be able to do damage at all, unless you run like a mage sort of heavy playstyle. No way this guy wants to buff Elastic. Most brain dead heavies use it. Most brain dead heavies, I don't really see using Elastic. Most brain dead heavies usually use something that just gives them more damage. How are there generally zero light guard break nerfs in the last at all? Honestly, the thing is though, there was something that tried to be like a light guard break nerf. It was Zoe's idea. He was a tester, and he wants daggers to be good on their own without guard breaks, and so that was the idea pushed to the last update. It was in this one. Where is it? Cerulean Thread. So yeah, this right here, you see how like the damage was increased, but the swing speed was nerfed? That was the idea that was placed to... The thing is though, like, he wanted this for all daggers where like they're just slower, but they deal more damage. So yeah, that's the thing though. I don't know if that's enough to really nerf the dagger guard break playstyle, to be honest. So I don't know. Maybe it needs to be like 1.15 or even 1.10. I don't know. But we'll see. These enchant things are stupid. I can't let you trying to buff mages with this one. Nobody going to run actual weapons if every enchant is bro, what? I have enchant buffs right above. And bro, don't bullshit me. Everybody was running obfuscation. And NOK and overworld was so busted, bro. These are just secret god tier enchants. Though, like, I do agree that mages, they do need some good mage nerfs. I'll probably throw some on. It just depends, because the thing is, chat, the reason why the list is also kind of small, I asked Dex how busy he was, and so I don't really know. I don't even know how much of this would make it through, if any. We are buffing heavy with the NOK change. No, like the idea would be like, it would be like this. This would be my idea. Like, if you have 100 weapon, 100% NOK heal. That's it. And it's 1-to-1. So if you only have 65 weapon, you get 65% of the current NOK heal. Come on, chat. Lock in, chat. Lock in. It's supposed to be a nerf. I don't think Taunt needs that much of a cooldown. I think the healing nerf is completely reasonable. Honestly, I don't really care if they don't do this. I just think 50%. Any sort of nerf, I don't really care. What if you change a stun from guard break depending on swing speed? Since heavy sometimes can't even get an M1 from guard break. You can get an uppercut heavy off guard break. I don't know. You can get an uppercut. Have you ever seen somebody use punishment? They guard break into an uppercut all the time. That's not exactly true. Or you could just guard break into another mantra depending. I don't know. There's definitely things you can do with guard breaks on heavy. But I get what you're saying though. I don't know. I honestly don't know what the idea for that one, bruh. Can't lie. Nerf first light on Phonum, nobody compared the swords. There was an idea where, what's it called? I think someone suggested where, like, you have to land the first light hit in order for the rain to fall. But Loki, though, someone said that would just gut first light completely. But I don't know. Maybe they can make the sword stronger because of that, you know what I mean? Just ban low yield players. Bro, there are some high yield players in the chat. I recognize some. It feels like Uppercut has completely lost its original purpose. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the case. At my oath suggestion, bro, we ain't trying to look at oath. We balancing. I'm trying to explain balancing, right? No oath suggestion. Maybe I'll take a peek, though. I'll see. That'll make the taunts heal 1%. Yeah. But you still get posture clear on spit, man. That's very, very solid. Posture clear is amazing. Loki, make it so that when you miss floor lava eruption crit or first light crit, you summon less swords and maybe they're weaker. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that could be the case. You land it and it's stronger. That's not a bad idea. Anyway. Make prediction great again. Honestly, all they need to do for prediction is just like merge two of the talents together. Just give you like one extra talent to save. Because that's like the biggest issue so far. You want to see the elf suggestion? Fine. Let me just send some of this to Dex, see what he says. See what other people say too. I'm curious. Please have them do anything with Sunheart. They need to just fix the move stack. I think that's really it. I'll ask him if he has some more times for more specific nerfs. Then I'll probably mention things like what's it called? the problem is some of those nerfs is like it's just changing. Like, bro, I want Flame Sentinel to be PvE, bro. Flame Sentinel chat. Flame Sentinel was supposed to be PvE. Like, it was like, oh, this is the PvE mantra. And then it follows you. Oh my god. And what, bro, chat. You know what else makes fucking Flame so fucking annoying? Rising Flame. And even when they don't land it, they still have the fucking like slam that makes them have a giant ass hitbox. I'm gonna go hug my girlfriend. Okay. Back. Solar? Is solar bad? I honestly think solar is just underused. I think solar could be really solid. I don't know. Alright, let's look at this old suggestion. We're taking a break to look at this. Are you Apple D Gel? Is that you? Local? You're a local. Oh, it is. Alright. Alright, chat. Since you guys requested, we're going to take a look at his idea. Since you guys suggested it, let's take a look. Moon Scraper. You vow to fall where the moon takes you. Wait, let me get some water. There's definitely one of those I need. I need some water. Moon Scraper. 30 willpower, 25 in. Okay, that's pretty small. Talk to the Moon Watcher in layer 2. Fire. First quest, we want you to kill 3 Moon Knights and Moon Aries. Kill and grip 4 max levels with oaths at night. So, like Link Strider, but at night. Go back to him, you obtain the oath. To obtain the magic to kill Moon Knights. Okay, so you kill Moon Knights again for Prague. 3 combat matches, 1 support. Damn, 4? Moonray. Conjure a beam of light that you're able to aim on hit. Apply a moonless night onto your enemy. Okay. Summon a moon above your head, making your moon's ray, crescent moon, and lunar blast turn yellow, dealing more damage, making moonless night last longer. Crescent moon, form a moon shaped into the crescent, doing a /. If moonless night is on, the opponent does move this extra slash backwards. Lunar blast. Make a ball of energy that looks like a moon, shoot it in front of you. Applies moonless night. Talents, moonless night. Applies a clear moon above your opponent's head, making your moves do 25%. The moon moves, right? In crescent, okay. Moon's blessing. Landing lunar blast after using Moon's ray temporarily makes your Moon Scraper moves heal you for 10 of the damage you deal. Has a 30-second cooldown. Full moon. During a nighttime, you will have a full moon above your head if you land one of your mantras. Having this moon above your head makes you turn invisible for a split second. A bit like turns true advantage, but completely different. Okay. I like the idea of a moon, but oh.
If kits are getting nerfed, then Curse of Yunshul would be horrible. Plus if kits gets nerfed...
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
As it hardly competes with D2RN.
Bro, we're worried about Curse of Yunshul nerf. So your reason why kits shouldn't get nerfed is because Curse of Yunshul would get nerfed. Bro, Curse of Yunshul is like 5% of your health. even if you did like, it's like 5% of your health added on to like the max or whatever it is. I forgot how much. It's like different depending on you for medium, heavy, light. Even if you went from 550 HP to 500 HP, you're losing 2.5 damage. Come on, bro. Can we lock in? Look, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think Dawn Walker is literally the Moon Oath. Like, it's moon. I think Dawn Walker is Moonlight. Like, it's based off the Deepwoken moon, is it not? Like, chat, is this not the Deepwoken moon above his head? So, like, the moon scraper, like, no, Dawn Walker is basically that. That's the sun? Really? I thought that was the moon. I'm pretty sure that's the moon, no? Yeah, it's the moon. Yeah, that's the moon's eye. Yeah, fuck you. I'm calling you out. What's your name? Sal. Everybody point and laugh at him. Everybody point and laugh at him, and then him. Getsuma, I'm laughing at you. Sal, point and laugh at him. Everybody point and laugh. Thank you. Point and laugh. They'll just use the moon's light. But I feel like it just... Okay, like, how would I describe this? It's like to have something that's so already... It's like... How would I describe this? It's so similar in theme, though. It's like having like a... Like, you have Fade Trimmer, and then you have like Barber Shaper. And it's like, instead of using like scissors, use like a fucking clipper. Ring, ring, ring. Like swing it around. Ring, ring, ring. It's like... Yeah, I mean, I guess. But it's like, they're so similar. It's like... You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I gotta do that. Add whip so key. Bro. We have the whip blade. A whip, though? I don't even know if they're gonna have that deep. Bro, remember? Bro. When Deepwoken was, like, first talked about, and people figured out that Etrians were, like, in lore, originally, like, racist. Bro, they eventually just removed it, bro. Everyone's like, dude, I'm gonna be racist as fuck. And it's like, bro. Like, they're not. Bro, y'all don't, bro. There's really people dressed up as fucking KKK members in Deep, bro. Okay, but I will give one shit that was fucking funny as, no, I can't. There was one like gift, bro, that was fucking funny as fuck. I don't care what anybody says, bro. It was a verse, very like super early verse 1, bro. Bro, it was I'll semi describe it. No, never mind. I can't, bro. I can't describe it, bro. I can't. I'm not describing it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would if I could, chat. What if I could? No, like super early. No, it's not. It wasn't the shit with like Wasenko and Hollow and Adon and Hashi or whatever. No, not that. It was way before. It was like a super popular gift though. I think it's still popular. Only hint I'll have is that actually no hints. No hints at all, chat. Sorry, no hints. One day. No, it did not have to do with the KKK. It was really funny though. Funny for how ridiculous it was. But Getting you scared? Yes. When's the haircut? Maybe I should go tomorrow. No hints on what it is, no hints. Project Untold got updated again? Yo, they're really going at it. What'd they add? Alright guys, how long have you been streaming for? I've been streaming about an hour. Now it's time to talk about what really happened. Okay? Chat, maybe we can do some more buffs and nerfs. Stay if you want buffs and nerfs. Let me tell you what happened. They removed blue lobbies, man! What the fuck? And like Giga Nerf free to play. Chat, wait. Bro. Alright, Dad said he'll let me know if he has time for more nerfs. So chat, we might stay, we might be able to talk about this. Bro, look. Look at this. Normal mode limited to common items? What the fuck are these guys doing, man? These devs, do they play their game? What are they doing, bro? What is this update? Come on now, what is going on? They're nerfing the casual player experience. What? I swear they are, bro. Either that or they're making it like they tried making this for freshies, but they're not a freshie. They don't understand what it's like to be a new player in this game. Let me tell you what happens, okay? Let me tell you what happens. Listen. Chat, let me explain why this is a big deal. When you're a free-to-play player, you can't play in High Roller, right? But when you were free-to-play, you could get blue items, rare items. Now, chat, here's what happens, though. You can't wear the blue items anymore. Even if you were able to find up to like legendary items, but they allowed you to bring blue items into the lobby. Okay, that's cool. The free-to-play players could play around in PvP making kits. Chat, it's like in Deepwoken. Imagine if they had free-to-play Deepwoken, right? And you could only like, for example, let's just say you could get power 20, but you couldn't get Oath, right? Let's just say you could get Oath. Like, let's just say they gave you Oath. Maybe your kit couldn't be that powerful. Maybe you didn't have access to armor needles, but you could get Oath. You could get Bell. And maybe you could get fucking Murmur. And now imagine they took away Oath and Bell. And it's like, why are they taking away Oath and Bell? What the fuck? Why? What are these... Bro. No, that was an awful decision. I don't care. I honestly never clown on dev decisions, but this is a clown emoji, and I almost never chat. But this is a certified clown emoji and a downvote, bruh. Only people chat marking this is gonna be, bro. I'm saying even if you're like a player who's like newer, right? Even if you're a newer player, bro, it's like if you're free to play, you just can't play. You can't experience proper PvP. You're gonna be stuck at commons, and I think that's kind of lame. It's like, bro, do you not want to try out different things and try out different builds? Like, it's the build making experience, bro. That's why I said it's like basically akin. It's like akin to them essentially removing oaths and fucking bells for free to play players, and it's like, why? I don't know, bro. It also nerfs the loot too, bro, because now it's like, now the only like, if you want to bring in gear, chat. Now imagine this. This is what it's like. You have common, normal. It's like, okay, this is like 700, 800 elo, no oath, no bell allowed, no resonance, chime 1v1s. And now the next lobby you can enter is top 250. Bell required, not required, but everyone has bell, everyone has oath, everyone has min-max kits, murmur, 40 posture, min-max builds. What is that jump? You can't jump from fucking, how are they gonna, it's like if you buy the full game, you're gonna like jump into people who've been playing the game for 3,000 hours and have min-max kits because there's no fucking gear limit. It goes from common gear to artifact, nigga. What are we? Ooh, boy. Why? Come on now, bro. You have, bro. What is the jump? You're just not gonna be. You're gonna have no clue on how to build kits. You're gonna be fucking rolled, and it's gonna make it lame. At least the blues. Now understand, there were blues who were running around with cobalt and marking buffers. Don't get it twisted. But bro, come on now, man. But you know what? It is what it is. Huge news for the unemployed. You're unemployed. If you're not, then I take that back. Technically, I'm unemployed. Technically, yeah, I guess I am. No, wait. I'm an employer. I'm an employer. Chat, are you employed if you're the employer, though? Not really. How does that work, chat? If you employ somebody, does that mean you're still unemployed? Because I technically am an employer. Damn. So I'm still unemployed. That's crazy. You can employ people and be unemployed still. Damn. That's crazy. But I might be employed soon. Maybe. Technically, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could. Yeah, maybe. It could be soon. He's just saying anything? No. No, I'm not just saying anything. Trust me, I'm not just saying anything. I could be employed soon, okay? It's not, no. Self-employed? Yeah. You're an employee because it's your job to pay those people? Yes, I guess. I'm gonna just say I'm employed so I sound cool. Yeah, I'm employed. I employ myself. I think that's different. I'll go working at Two Big Games, working at Grow Garden. No, but I am I think I'm still put on that project. I have to ask, honestly. I haven't heard from it. I technically haven't been put on a project, so we'll see. I need to. I was bug fixing today, man. Bro, why is managing a game hard, man? Fuck me. Why is bug fixing just fuck, man? Oh my goodness. I was bug, bro. It was rough, man. Oh, scripting, man. Oh my goodness. I hate bug. I like it when I can do it, but man, when I can't figure shit out, bro, holy fuck. So I just can't bring shit. I'll bring one. You still push through though? Yeah, I still push through. I'm about to change my gloves. Wow. Only common loot. What's the point then, bro? Like, I don't even want to play anymore, bro. I do want to play, but I kind of want to keep talking. I'm in a good Deepwoken mood. Chat, bro, the awful decision. I was supposed to talk about Dark and Darker, but y'all put me in a good Deepwoken mood. Christian, I saw what you did me. Yeah, I asked. By the way, I asked Natoons for chat. For those who weren't here for the idea, come on now. Wallahi. Come on, look at this. Wormed Bone Lord chestplate. Look at that. Bone Lord chestplate. Crafting. 5 to 6 layer 1 worms. Hardened Broodlord pellet. You can only get that as a rare drop from Corrupted Broodlords. Bone dust you get from Etheron. Stardust lever pips gives you the Broodlord anti-heal screen. Semi-long cooldown. Tell me that wouldn't be peak. Gives the worms a purpose, right? Gives Broodlord something new. Etheron, you can do layer 2. You know what I'm saying? What did Toon say? He said, maybe. It's a little wonked, but maybe. A maybe in the big 2025. Sometimes that's all you're gonna get. So I'm taking that. The Dark and Darker, yeah, the Dark and Darker influence is there, right? Let me tell you why. In Dark and Darker, right? Look at this gear you can craft, right? Do you see how, like, so if you peep the boots that I have here, for example, right? These are adventure boots. These are foul boots. They look a little different, but they have unique like a little unique property to them in terms of stats. But in Deepwoken, they don't just have to make it unique stats, bro. Give it like, honestly, because that's what it was originally. But it's like they can give things abilities, man. Like, come on, chat. Would you run this? Okay, if you wouldn't, you can say it. But like getting an anti-heal scream, that's tough. And it like feels like you crafted it. I want it to look like you crafted it. You know what I mean, right? And shit like that would be like, we need, bro, craftable gear would be so nice. Cause then like, it would be good because it feels like, unique gear that gives you some like, maybe unique move or some unique talent. And it's craftable. What would happen is like, you could have people trading parts. Hey, yo, I'll trade you one hardened Broodlord pelt. Yo, do you have Bounder Eyes? Bounder Eyes? I got like 3. Okay, wait, give me like, I don't know, give me 2 Armor's Needles, and I'll take that. Damn, little trick. Trade it. Damn, bro, you get like the 3, you know, you just got 2 Armor's Needles, 3 Bounder Eyes. You know, you get trade for parts, which in my opinion is better. That's better than trading for like an entire item. Because like sometimes like if you split, hear me out, chat. If you split item drops for a piece of equipment to 3 things, they could just make this, oh, you get it from Broodlord itself. But what ends up happening is that you can have different parts of the game you enjoy, or different parts in general, that have one of the pieces, right? And so let's just say you don't like doing hell mode, but you like doing layer 2. You could get like the bone dust from layer 2 and trade it for one of the things that you don't like doing, which is maybe Diluvian or hell mode. You get the Broodlord pelt and you get the worms, bam, you can make it. Do you see what I mean, right? It makes it where like, yes, you can go out and do like said thing, or you can trade for it. And it wouldn't just be like, oh well, I don't farm Broodlord 5 hours a day, so I can't get the item. No, it's like now you have something you can go out and grind that you might enjoy, and you can trade up a lot better. Because I think the problem was before with like enchants is that it was pure RNG, and it was RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG on top of RNG, and it was everything. So anything you grinded was result in the same thing, right? And so what would happen is there would be like the best methods to get enchants, which might not be that fun to players. But if you can get different things, like if you can get like a part from even PvP, and then a part from PvE, and it's like you can have these players interact and trade and shit, I think that's cool. I don't know, chat. Maybe I should retire the yapping, chat. Retire the yapping until we get something crazy in Deepwoken. What if the Deepwoken YouTubers went on strike? No more yaps until we get something crazy. Wait, hold on, chat. I can't do that. I need to pay rent. Hey, hold on. Hey, cheers. Chill. But the scripting could cover me though. I have to lock in though. I'd have to lock in hard, quit YouTube, and then super lock in on scripting. So yeah, super out. Depth streams, maybe. Yes, the other clouds. Let me see how my other video did. I need to make another video today, chat. Let me look. I'll take that, honestly. A little bit more than I was expecting. I'll take that. 20k views might turn to 25, maybe 30k if we get lucky. Okay, I'll take it. It's dry. I'll take that. Video on vouching today, chat. Y'all interested? Vouching? I don't really care, but some people might. Maybe like a 3-minute video. I think honestly like shorter, just more straight to the point videos. Like I review the Falchion, 1 chime match. I just give you like the TLDR. I think those videos would kind of hit right now. It's like 8 minutes, 3 minute. Like give me, describe it to me, show me what it has. 1 chime match to see how it's used. Call it a day. You know what I mean? I used to do videos like that back then, where it was like 1 minute, and it would just be like me in chime using it to like kill people. So. If you quit YouTube streams, whose streams would I go to? I appreciate that. I don't know how many Agamatsu exclusive people I have. Some people tell me they only watch me. Chat, how many of you guys only watch me for streams? That's crazy. Only me? Like, damn. You ain't got like somebody else. Okay, we got a few people. We've got some loyal motherfuckers. Streams, it's like you have some people some people have like a streamer they only really watch. Like some people might only watch Derma or Atrioc or fucking Kaizen. I don't know. You seem like there's some people who are like that. So like deep streamers or streams in general. Yeah, some people are only here for Deepwoken, which I don't mind. Like I would say that usually, and honestly, you could argue this is a good or bad thing, but some people watch me just so that they can get like the latest scoop on Deep or any hope for Deepwoken. And it's like, it's cool. I appreciate that's like, oh, they're coming to me because they want to hear it. You know, I still talk about Deepwoken, but it's also like, there's nobody else left to talk about Deep. You know what I mean, right? Or it's like, who else streams and talks about Deep this often? It's kind of unfortunate. There used to be more. Even back then, it was like Supa and Valakis would pull up to the stream, and now it's just kind of been me, bruh. No, kind of sucks. I feel like you're the only non-insufferable Deep tuber. Nah, yo ass used to hate me, bro. I remember. yo ass used to hate me. But these days, it's like, I mean, there's nothing else really left to talk about, bro. It's just, I hate you for killing the Vast Realm. Bro. Come on, bro. You blame me for the Vast Realm dying, but they sold though. The devs kind of sold. I don't know. Why are you dodging the backshot tech? Yeah, that needs to be fixed. I think hopefully they fixed it, but behind block dealing what's it called? Behind block dealing true damage. Can't say no to free money. Wait, this is kind of funny, bro. Yeah, this looks like a fire video. I'm gonna let y'all watch this one though. Fix getting banned for saying too many custom keybinds is crazy work, bro. Could you imagine? Nah, it's like shit like this. Like when somebody tells you, "Bro, I got banned for no reason." That shit like this is the reason why they have merit, bro. Shit like this is the reason they have merit. What's your thoughts on it? No, I agree. But like I said, for now, I think it could be cool. But I don't think they have. I don't know if they're gonna really plan to add anything super crazy. I'll move on to variety. Variety streams, honestly, I think the only thing I can really do, the main thing I think I can do, which I think I've been kind of dodging. I didn't make a video on Mountfall, did I? Kind of missed out. Was I actually was doing a bit of variety. I was doing Runeslayer content, and the Runeslayer content was not, look, gory, 55k, 30k on the Runeslayer here, 50k on the Runeslayer. I mean, the Runeslayer videos, yeah, 30k on this Runeslayer video, it wasn't doing that bad. 40k, damn. Runeslayer here. Oh yeah, this was on that one. What was that game called? I forgot what it's called. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers made. Yeah, archive. Yeah. Maybe I should make some more videos like this. Chat, what do y'all think? Any games that I can make videos on that you want to see me review? Because I'll just tell it to you. If the game's ass, bro. Like, the game has problems. Iron, okay. Grow Garden, sure, maybe. Runeslayer's coming this month. Bro, Runeslayer's been gone for so long. Here's what I'll say though. They could pull a type so. Guys, Runeslayer's back. There's like 20 new bosses. Okay, now we're back. Yeah, so it's pretty cool that people come to see some of those videos that are not really as on topic for Deep. So we'll see. Yeah, but these days, chat, casual Deep views is not hitting the same. Unless it's like a prog, which will grow up to like 40, 50k. which is kind of nice. It depends, I guess. Yes, it depends. Some people will be like, this is still good. These are still like pretty solid views, depending on who you ask. Yeah, okay, I guess it depends. The only reason why they have so many bots because they're all low quality. Honestly, this is my take. I think that the Spider Queen in Runeslayer was a better boss, in my opinion, more fun than World Serpent and Parasite, both. Not Enmity, but I think they were more fun. And how I know this as well is the fact that they only give like 3 or 4 drops, right? But it was just generally like it was a tough fight for the group. I like that. It's very, you like almost couldn't solo it. Only like 2 classes maybe could, like 3 maybe, right? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I also really liked how like the spider legs like accurately like crawled up the wall and like the legs used inverse kinematics. That was very cool. What was the awful decision? How in Dark and Darker they removed rare. They downgraded the entrance limit from rare to common. Why? Come on, man. Please say fix M1 roll managers. Oh yeah, yeah, those are our issue. Have you ever played true MMORPG? Not really, I don't think so. Is your fallback content Dark and Darker if Deepwoken fails? Hell no, what the fuck? Fallback? I hope it's scripting. I hope scripting becomes the main, then YouTube's like the new fallback, almost. But for game-wise, I think I would just pull in a clip, bruh, and hope for the best. Warframe? Nope. Scripting tutorials? I don't know about that. Scripting tutorials are like one and done. They're not really like, oh, I'm here for Agamatsu. I'm here to learn. You know what I mean? Strongest mantra in game? There's a lot of strong mantras. I'd say strongest gang mantra though that I like personally, probably Reverse Flame Scourge. Yeah. Aga teaming you scripting would be like dude teaching you Pillars of Russia. You're not gonna tell us what it is? I did! Bro. Why'd I get pinged here? This was their awful decision. Let me show you. Look at this. Oh no. I gotta tell the boys, man. I gotta show that to them, man. I'm sorry. Rest in peace the runs, bro. Rest in peace the runs. That's so sad, man. Oh my goodness. What does normal mean? Normal mode means, what's it called? It means, basically you can only bring in commons. You can only bring in commons. You can't bring in anything else, man. Like, come on. You got to be kidding, bro. You got to be chat. Alright, chat. Sign up for Screamer University? Honestly, I didn't even know about it. I can't lie. Alright. Bonus balancing at the end of D&D runs. Beautiful. Put this at the top. Chat, bonus Dark and Darker, bonus Deepwoken balancing at the end of D&D runs. If Dex is down for more balancing shits, then we'll see what's complained about for ganks. You've been talking about this game and not Deepwoken? No, I was talking about Deepwoken. All these are Deepwoken. These are just like, if you want to read all these, Deepwoken nerfs and buffs. Neither do be doing anything but hopping on deep. True. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I just Deepwoken. No, chat. No. We're just gonna run the 1v3s. That is so sad though, man. Is Heroism still bugged? I don't. What do you mean by bugged? Is Dark and Darker better than Deepwoken? They're two different genres, but no, in my opinion, no. I think Deepwoken's better. Actually, I'll keep the music on for Yap. I remember it giving you. It didn't give you the buff. What's it called? Point to remaining health. Oh, really? It didn't? That's kind of problematic. If Heroism doesn't do that, then it should get fixed. I think Heroism needs a new effect. Or the truth is that I think Heroism is also just like kind of lame. Like more damage when you're low or have high health. Like, come on, give it a new effect. Heroism. Like, what is that? What does that sound like? You know, it's like you're a hero. So that's why I was like, okay, you remove negative effects off you. It was supposed to be a boss rate enchant. If you want to argue boss rate enchants, like boss rate enchant, why would it be a boss rate enchant? Because it gives you more damage. I feel like if anything, NLK is much more of a boss rate enchant than that. What's down here? Do you usually check your Discord inbox? Sometimes I do. It depends. You start the fight off stronger and have a comeback mechanic. I guess I get what you're saying, but it depends. Will you play Relseas? Yes, I will. I will play Relseas. Honestly, why not? Like it's like you might as well, right? I've heard there was a lot of hype around it, so like I'll try it out. Relseas is the enemy. I mean, it is, but like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna play. I don't, you know, it's like I don't want to be biased like that, bruh. If the game is heat, I'm gonna play the game. Here. What's the music in the background? There was somebody here. This is Dark and Darker chat, yep. Where the fuck at, man? Bro, there's always like the bozo rogue, bro, just walking around. Is that Zuli the Witch? No, bro. Panula Cave Pokemon Ranger. You gotta play it. Not play it. You gotta listen to it. It's such a peak OST. It's great for Yap though. It's just generally good for Yap. But yeah, I don't know, man. I really do hope that it really is truly the Summer of Deep coming soon, man. Because if not, man, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's just like, it's just gonna be rough, man. I can't lie. Alright, hold on. Let me lock in. I think there's like players here. Also, chat. So usually, like right now, the lobbies are like, what's it called? So usually there are It's like there's like trio or like duo. What is this? It must be freshies, bro. Let me give myself an escape. Now it's in the kill. What did I do? Oh, rupture. Never mind, I got cooked, chat. I didn't realize it was right behind me, bro. That's rough. You gonna play Elden Ring Night Ring? Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Elden Ring Night Rain? Maybe. Chat, I didn't even finish the base version in Elden Ring. I'm like, only like 4 bosses in, bro. Oops. My fault, chat. I gotta keep it a buck. My fault. My fault, honestly. I can't lie. Anything you miss about Korea? Yeah, sometimes it... What I have to think. What do I miss about Korea? Probably biggest thing was just... I mean, it's not really bad in Seattle, but like Korea was... relatively really fucking clean. You know what I mean? Like super clean compared to Seattle. Like very clean. It was just well kept. It's like a well-groomed beard versus just like having anything. You know what I mean? Like Seattle's just like having anything. Oops. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'll say. That's like, I don't know. Seattle's just like, it's fine. It's also fucking expensive as fuck. Though, to be fair, Seoul was expensive. I just wasn't paying. I went to Japan, missed the convenience of everything. Literally vending machines for everything and anything. Yeah, and the train in Korea. Oh, the train here is nice, but like the train in Korea, you cannot beat that train, man. You cannot beat that train. Yeah, there's no gun violence. There's like, guns are basically banned, bro. Guns are entirely banned in Korea. Who taught you tax evasion? I don't tax evade, but I use a lot of tax saving tips, basically. It was Rayconter. He gave me all the good scoops. At least for America, and you're not in America, so yeah, have fun paying 40% of your profits, or something like that. We're in the freedom state, baby! Freedom state, freedom country. Korea's like Agua with hair, Seattle's like Agua with overgrown hair. Maybe, yeah. You can put it like that. Why that skeleton bleed when getting stabbed? Honestly, that's a good question, bro. That's just how it is. I don't even know what to say. Now they made these lobbies. Oh, there's players here. So let me open this door up. Now, honestly, sometimes you just forget over time. Alright, first I'm gonna see if these guys have any. That could be wing speed bonus. Action speed buff duration. There's a move speed right now with a 302. 305. I'll run this. I'm so slow though. Wait, that goes on to them. Oh, they're buffing up. players over there too. Woo! Almost shit. Eva, he must be hurt though. One down. Two down. Where's the last one? There's two on me. You ever talk about this awful decision? Yes, I did. Bro, what's this guy's range, man? I think that's some loot on them. Bro's playing Dark and Darker. Man, what else is there to play, man? What, Chime? Fight the same dagger fucking ice player every fucking day, man? Fuck that, bro. Yeah, sometimes enough is enough. I can't fuck that guy up, though. Oh. Oh. Goodness. Hella mad. That's what I love to see. I'm low on spells, bro. Hiatus on deep until run is due. Hey, sometimes, bro, it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Hella meds. Nice. Fucking hell. PV like that, bro. PV like that is. All right. Baroni, it's a permanent dungeon crawl and it's slept on. Baroni. Is it baloney? Get it. Bro. Where's this aggro range, man? They have the god aggro. Classic Agumatsu clickbait. No, it's not clickbait. I was talking about Dark and Darker. The thumbnail's Dark and Darker, okay? It's just blurred. 200 IQ. It's not clickbait, okay? You just thought it was Deepwoken because I'm a Deepwoken YouTuber. But I play a lot of Dark and Darker too now, so you can't even get mad at me. I don't think Deep's coming back if they no longer do verse 2 size updates. I think a lot of people want to see that. Big ass first 2 size Giga Chat update. And everyone's like, yeah, fuck yeah, Deepwoken's back, you know? It's kind of what people want, isn't it? Can't blame them. So, yeah, I can sell it on the market. I'm fucking meted out, bro. I'm so fucking slow, bro. Come on, man. Give me some boots or something with, like, good move speed. When is Deepwoken gonna get a good update? What chat? What would you consider a good update? Is it just a layer 3 or like verse 3? Do you guys think a big ass update is the only good update they have? I hope about that fucking dumbass skeleton. There's always some PvE on me, man. Fuck. I know I can fuck one of them up for sure. For sure. No way. Fucking hell. It's always some dumbass PV on my dick, man. Might have spells though. How many spells do I got left? One chain. Let me. Fuck. I mean, how many of these fucking skeletons are there, man? Just let me run the 1v3. Holy shit. Yeah, I can't really do much, can I, chat? No spells left. I have to sit down and think. What game is this? Dark and Darker, man. It's just a prime game. You can't go wrong with it, bro. You can't, like, you can't. There's a lot that they actually did wrong. A good update if they actually implement something lore in the game like RPG would. Comparing having shrines on Garbreaks to having boss in there. Garbreaks one. Give me a cool boss fight to fight, and it's a great update in my eyes. Okay, that's fair. Could have something that's something meaningful to the game, like meaningful content, preferably to PvE. PvE already has a lot, man. New enchants, something new to fight. I must have fucked them up bad. They were not pushing. When will Dark and Darker sponsor Aga? I'd love to be sponsored. Get some fucking rent money paid off. Not here at all. I love this instant. I love this instant cast thing. Where'd they go? They're probably in here. They. I'm only here for straight boxing, chat. I don't give a fuck about teammates. Alright, I guess we'll go into another lobby. Whatever. If you didn't want to explore outside and stay in guild... Oh, you're talking about guild base. Might as well just play the whole game inside of it. Guild base. Guild base. Guild base. What is this thing? Diary of Pataz? Probably some quest item. Ooh, movement speed, physical power. I'll make something off it, right? Double axe. Epic. Move speed. This is also the fun part, chat. Move speed bonus. Power, physical. 80? Only 80? Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. 79. Wait, these haven't sold for days. Never mind. I'm just gonna sell that. They actually, that was just, literally, it took 7 days for them to find anything. And crossbow green. 74 bucks. I'll just do like 78. Boom. Chat, you can't go wrong with some classic. I mean, classic, just straight up dark and darker. I'm just gonna put like all these meds in here. I don't need all this shit. Take them with me whenever I die again. I will inevitably die. Alright, we run up. The 1v3s, chat. The 1v3s. To get you guys entertained in the game. Because I've gotten a lot of people addicted to dark and darker, man. I don't know what to say. People need something to play at the moment. Let me come down. You like that? What the fuck? Come on. I guess it makes it more interesting since you're trying to find loot. Whatever. Cool part of the game is that I skip having to ask my friends to TP me. Mods have shrines on all their hall thingy for a reason. True, but my counterpoint. Mods do a bunch of work that, bro, hella people who just want to play the game normally can play it, bro. Mod restores are like probably so annoying, bro. Chat, imagine having to deal with yourself, bro. No, that's not what you want. Exploration more dense, impactful content, it would feel better. I'm not saying I disagree, but keep in mind it depends on how they do exploration, right? Like I said, like one-time exploration things can only go so far until it's like people are like, ah, Deepwoken's boring. You know what I mean? Whoa. But I'm not disagreeing though. Even if it's a one-time thing, bro, I think players would definitely appreciate some love to anything. Alright, let's get some rings. That's what we're here for. Oh. Dude, why is the it's like what? Yeah, like what's the point of getting blue loot from these shits and you can't even wear it to the next shits? Wait, that's good. Oh no, pretty solid rings overall. Yeah, these are pretty solid rings. Magic power bonus. 20%. Yeah, I guess. Like, what's the point? That's why I think it's bro. Worst issue than ever, bro. Lucky pendant. Oh. Magic power and magic gun. Got a little kit going. Ooh, perfect ruby. Looks like people are killing each other above. Oh, it's a red one. I don't really want to fight it, but. Spider silk, please. Nothing. Come on. Focus. Kind of shit. Yeah, escapes above. What? It takes me 3 hits? I hate PvE. Somebody die here? Somebody did die here. Oh. How did the motherfucker die? Where has a mithril sword from Rogue? True. How's Skeleton bleeding? That's good thought. I've changed the oak so it doesn't act like Dawnwalker. You haven't seen Tarkov PV loot, Aga? Is it like godly? I'll take your word on that. Alright, chat, now we're gonna look for some kills, man. I can't stand PvE games. It's awful. Oh. Red bat. That hit. He was allied? What? Oh, lovely. Yeah, you need magic in this game, man. I mean, not magic, but move speed. I'm gonna say magic speed. Not the fastest fuck. It's a bridge? It is bridge. Players. Fuck it. We're fighting for the love of the game, chat. That's just strictly for the love of the game. Is that cockatrice? It is. There's somebody next to me, though. One more. What did I get hit by the butt? That missed! Must be more players that way, actually. Again. Bro, what is up with these fucking tanky ass skeletons, man? I hate common lobbies so much, man. It actually makes the PvE so annoying to slog through. Is it ping up again though? That's all I'm wondering. Look, you're running out of... I have one chain lightning, man. Fuck. Chat, chain lightning is the most fun move in Dark and Darker, okay? Don't listen to anybody else. Listen to me. Do I sound trustworthy, chat? Looks like they're fighting over there. Oh, they're fighting. Okay. Here's our chance. I'm so sorry. Wow. Squad wipe? That squad wipe? Hey! Fucking hate this thing, bro. No, not squad wipe. There's no door here? You gotta be kidding me. Fuck off. I hate this stone golem, bro. He's gonna loot all the shit over there. I can't allow this. Double campfire, then we're heading back over. I missed all my chain lightnings. I'm so sorry. He's so terrible. Because if you win Battle Royale, that's how you get queued. Why don't you get a chest when you go back so people have a reason to play Battle Royale? I thought I heard somebody. This nigga must have god range. Come on, man. Okay, that's troll. Really didn't aggro back on the team? Finally. You lost it. Feels like it was about to break down the door or something, bro. It was at the door, bro. I tried it. I'm gonna go back over there. They're definitely looting all my shit, though. Fuck. I mean, not really my shit. That barbarian look at 2 kills. We gotta at least get our last chain lightning to do anything. If we don't hit a chain lightning, we can't 1v3. Do you know if the devs can up something long term? Long term? Really, no. I know at least soon it's like the idea is like the 2 bosses, right? Like, that would be the hope. Ring resolve. I should probably get this agility ring instead. Yeah. He had a headshot? Man. That was unlucky, I'm not gonna lie. I thought this shit meant Dungeons and Dragons. Dark and Darker is like, it's based off of Dungeons and Dragons. Do you like all the endgame content from being in the depths? I mean, not really though. They pushed some of it back in the Overworld with the world events, but I kind of like that though. Like, I think the depths is the ultimate end game, if that makes sense. I mean, it just lines up, right? It's like the depths, yeah. That's where you're probably gonna find a bulk of the end game content, right? Where you're gonna be able to wipe. I think that makes sense. Like, honestly, I think that's how it should be. It's like, as a freshie player, like the scary thing is like you're gonna wipe because you just don't know. But then as you master the game, the more you master the game, you can kind of dodge like the ways you can wipe just by not having the knowledge of stuff. And then you get to the end game where you end up like making it to the end of the gameplay cycle, and it's just like you're wiping because the content just gets that hard. And game of fighting cheese PvP players on PvE, I mean, you're not wrong. PvE has just been at a disadvantage, but PvE without DVM armor is just a heavy build, bro. That does a shit ton of damage on M1. So don't get it twisted, bro. A Sacred Field heavy build, like, that's what you have. And it's pretty fucking strong. Like, you can definitely cook on a PvE build if you had the right kit. Like, I never forget, bro. I think I was cooking motherfuckers in Chomp on my PvE mage build. It was for Deluvian, it was just for maging. Nothing here. I need to get that quarterstaff, man. This shit's ass. I'm not gonna waste my spells. This thing sucks to fight. Like, no damage. was in here dodging, strafing to the right. That was actually bigger than I thought. Oh. Max health. Come on, give me some new armor, bro. New armor. Oh, these would sell well. It's like, why give, like, at least make it uncommon. I can't bring in greens, bro. Whatever. What was the awful decision? Bro, Zig, you can only bring in whites to free-to-play lobbies. Why? I guess they want to give... It's like... Oh, players are here. We gotta lock in. Let me sit up. Fix my posture. Let's go. Rip Theory to sell a Rip Hat Leader. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. What was the title about? No, that is the title. I'm showing you what the title is, bro. Like, what the fuck? They kill all the things in here? They did. Oh, this match has been going on for a minute. These guys are freshies though. They did not take this. God, dude, these motherfuckers have great loot. Just want to clarify that. What'd I get? Agility ring with magic damage. Nice. Badger pendant spellcasting speed. Solid. Very solid. Throwing knives. That guy's a backup, I guess. KL. Oh, those were the guys from the last fight. Dagger guard break. It's just annoying, but I think it's like, at least in my opinion, like, it's not something that's, like, super annoying outside of Chime. But you have some things that are, like, both annoying in Chime and out of Chime. Slept. Healing Diddy 420. See, like, quit noob stomping. No, there's like, bro, there's good players in these lobbies. It's just like, that's, bro, some people play free to play and that's all they have. How much physical? 10% fizz resistance? Yeah, no wonder I'm getting like 2 tapped by archers. Oh wait, that green pot I could use. Well, where are these guys at? Did they leave anything in? No. Bro, did these guys go to layer 2 or something? Yeah. No, they didn't. They're to the right. He's hurt. He's really hurt. I missed that one. I suck ass. Direct fireball. They're holding that corner. One down. 2 down. One last one. I'm almost out of spells, but I can probably take him down. 3 down. Calm, little 1v3. Oh, no, please! No, I just won! Oh, I can't handle 2 teams. I can't handle 2 teams. Chill, man. Chill. Ah, bullshit, man. Come on, man. You can't do it like that after a 1v3, bro. Nah, the common lobbies are fun for that, though. Like, there's some 1v3 potential, man. There's some 1v3. Because people aren't as geared, so you can just go crazy like that. No, come on. I can't 1v6. I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy. Right, again. Nah, but that chat, y'all can see how the game, why I fuck with the game, right? So like, it gets active. It gets active. I fuck with that heavy, bruh. But Deepwoken, has Deepwoken been getting active? I mean, like, it could do better. Deepwoken could be in a better spot. We're not disagreeing there, right, chat? Like, Deepwoken could definitely be in a better spot. Sometimes that you leave your spot. I'm not coming. She said I'm insane. I'm here by my. Is Deepwoken cooked? Nah, Deepwoken's not cooked, but it's right. Everyone's been saying something rough state. You know what I mean, right? It's like fuck. Guys, is this technically smurfing? It kind of is. If you think about it. I just don't want to go to. Bro, I just don't want to go to high roller, and then it's like I have to bring my best loot, and then I don't want to, man. It's like, bro, I like blue lobbies because I get a kill, I find a motherfucker who's kidded, I take it from him. It's like, bro, whatever. I mean, he's been looted. 10 minutes in. What do we get? Come on, give me something good. Oh! Honestly, in a white lobby is kind of crazy. What was it? 5 magical damage? It's 15 slower, though. Nah. I'll win. What are these? Training Flame Charm should host a Deepwoken University. Blue Rondell. Did you guys come to Deepwoken University, chat? So I was like, what is there to learn at Deepwoken University, though? It's about who we have as professors, though. Chill, bro. Oh, let me make this work. Damn. Well, the game looks kind of fun, dark and darker. Got a red one. What are you trying to get in that game? Kill players, get loot. Kill bosses, get loot. Get artifacts. That's what I'd say. Blocked. So Deepwoken? No. Yes. Wolf got pants. Don't question it, chat. What the? Hey, give me it. Lovely. I get to whack the shit out of a motherfucker, bro. Stuff. Damn, bro. Matches are about to end. Barely got to fight. Oh, what the fuck? True Fizz with 3 all? I probably got to head down to layer 2 and actually got to escape. Oh. Actually. Your players. Yeah, gotta be ready to head down. Players this way though. Okay, everything's on them. Seriously, bro. Honestly, I'm just gonna secure this and whatever. Why do wolves got relics? They're not relics. The artifacts or relics in this game is that was really fine though. That's a solid ass frost amulet. Unfortunately, I couldn't really do anything with it. Give that to my dagger. Or my broken beam. On deal with one additional. People care about that. What does it have? Armor pen. Buff duration. Oh, okay. Someone might buy it. 134. Yeah, someone buy it. Retired out. Deepwoken playing Dark and Darker. Retired until we get a nice little crazy update. 72. Anything good here? Blues. I got so many of these gems. I should probably sell all these like green ones. They're so shit. Emeralds are like the worst ones by far, bro. We have some space. I'll keep it for you. I'm just gonna sell these. I mean, bro, now blues are probably gonna go down a shit ton. Let me look. Barbuda home. Oh, they'll probably hold out. But Barbuda home with like rare. Oh yeah. I mean, the price is still decent. Maybe people are saving it up for when they think it's gonna come back up. Ignore my inventory, chat. This shit is so disgusting. Look at this. Look how unorganized it is. It's actually disgusting. Nasty work. You don't want to be like this, chat. Be clean. Do you prefer weekly updates that have no content or heavy monthly updates? It depends on the monthly. Bro, chat, a month without a weekly to look forward to. Like, think about that in your mind. Think about how long, like, ooh, Deepwoken update. Never mind. Like, there's gonna be a lot of those moments, you know what I mean, right? So, I don't know. I feel like that weekly cycle gets people, like, really... Can't even use that. Use the quarter staff. Because if there's like a monthly that just like is kind of underwhelming or doesn't hit, that's gonna feel awful. Bro, you have to realize expectations are greatly raised as well because of monthlies. Okay? You have to realize like when a weekly comes and it's like kind of oh, damn. Part two. Part two. Oh. Oh. Part two. Oh, I'm so rusty. I'm so rusty. Alright, let me lock in. Locking back onto the stream, but I'm gonna have to end stream soon. I got one more run. Okay. What is it? Cloth pants? I gotta end stream soon, chat. All right, let's just go in quick. We're gonna just look for kills, get y'all some content, then I gotta go. Try to worry about it. It's not related to anything. Yeah, don't worry, it's not related to anything, chat. Trust me. Oh, blue crystal sword. Magic pen. But I can't use chain line, can I? Yeah, I can't. Players. Archer's counter me so hard, man. I should just fireball that nigga. Fuck. Alright, chat. I gotta go. Damn. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Appreciate y'all. I'll be catching y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good one.